Nursing is an ever-growing field, and we will need a lot of nurses in the future. I believe that communication is essential in nursing because you need to know how to communicate with your patient. 3 reasons you need to know how to communicate. Well, first of all, you need to communicate with your patient, like I said. Second reason, you need to know how to communicate with your coworkers to solve the patient's problem, whatever it is. Third, you need to know how to explain the situation of the patient to anyone that asks, whether it be supervisors or, more than likely, family members. Okay, communicating with your patient. This is vital for being a nurse. It's kind of a description of the job. In the article Essential Communication Skills for Nurse Administrators, written on August 22nd, 2016, it is stated that you need to pay attention to your patient's pitch and tone. Sometimes patients will come in and they won't be in the best of shape. And you won't be able to tell from them speaking what's wrong. So look at how their body language is. If it hurts when you touch them there, or they're touching, or they look afraid, or whatever. You need to know how to read it to make sure that everything is right. And nurses also need to know what medication the patient is on. If someone gets served the wrong meds, or they don't get served their meds at all, that can be really dangerous for some people. Next, you need to communicate with your coworkers. Nurses have shift changes. According to Why Communication in Nursing is Important, written by Lynette Anderson on October 5th, 2012, it is important to give a thorough patient report to the incoming nurse at shift change. You need to know how to communicate with these guys. If the new nurse comes in and don't know what to do with the patient and has to go through that with all their medical records again, they won't be very happy, and your boss is not going to be very happy. Now, nurses' jobs are stressful, and just daily work does that to them. They need to know how to explain to the families, because families are going to come into hospitals or places, they're going to see their family member in pain, and the nurses need to know how to talk to them. They need to explain the situation. We're doing everything we can to help your loved one. We'll get them patched up and get them back to your hands. So, communicating with your patient is vital. You need to communicate with coworkers to solve problems, and you need to know how to explain the situation. That is why I believe that communication is important in nursing.